Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing whether or not the United States should be viewed, for example, by Thailand as an example with respect to immigration. And we're specifically kind of talking about this in the context of business immigration. I recently came across an interview with the former finance minister of Thailand, Mr. Korn Chatikavanit, and this article is titled Time to Rethink Future Growth Channels. It's BangkokPost.com. Quoting directly, and this is from Mr. Korn directly, this is a quote, "The U.S. is a good example of a country that allows experts from across the world to work in their country. Those foreign experts innovate and create technology which helps generate more income to the U.S." That's an end quote from him. He said, quoting further, "While the pandemic has taken a heavy toll on many countries, the government should announce a work from Thailand, quote, work from Thailand campaign." So interesting that he brings up the United States, because me personally, I've got a lot of critiques, especially with respect to the American business immigration system. I think it's way out of whack, and I've thought that for a long time. Now, we primarily deal with family-based immigration, although from time to time we do assist with, for example, E2 visas, certain L1 visas from time to time. For the most part, we mostly do family-based immigration, but I do employment-based from time to time, depending on circumstances. And let me tell you, employment-based immigration in the United States, folks think it's hard to get into Thailand with a business visa and to get a work permit. Yeah, the U.S. is exponentially more difficult, and in my opinion, the system is broken. You know, I'm not criticizing Mr. Korn. I think in certain ways there are certain things that we have set up in the United States that do try, or at least at one time tried to encourage innovation. I think we definitely need to overhaul of things in the United States. I think it's arguable that Thailand could maybe not necessarily use an overhaul, but could tweak some things having to do with encouraging business investment that would be beneficial both for the investor wishing to come to Thailand and do some business, as well as for Thailand in encouraging that investment. Now, again, is the U.S. the best example of that? Perhaps not. There might be other countries to look at, but I do understand sort of the spirit of what he's saying with respect to wanting to encourage the notion of innovation here in the Kingdom of Thailand.